Hello guys, and welcome to another video of my PHP series. And this video I'm going to talk about cookies. Okay, so what cookies are, basically they are files stored in your browser, okay, that sends some information to the website, okay, or to the server of whatever website you are trying to log in. So for example, Facebook sets cookies into your browser whenever you log in. So for example, if it's the first time you are logging to Facebook, you type your login and your login username and your password. You go in, you have a little checkbox saying remember me, okay, and if you click that checkbox, you log in for the first time and you go in, you see your profile, make some changes, okay, and you use Facebook, and whenever you want to leave, you just click and exit here. You just click here, go out of the browser, and if you after an hour or so you go back into Facebook, you go straight into your profile page and you don't have to log in. Okay, so basically that is possible because Facebook sets a cookie when you check the remember me, okay, and sets a cookie in your browser, okay, to store information about the user ID, okay, and what that cookie says to the server is that I want to go in, but I want to jump the login because I checked the remember me checkbox, and by doing so, I don't want to log in each time I want to go to Facebook, okay? I just want to go straight to my profile. So using cookie, okay, cookie has an encrypted data, okay, with your name and sometimes your password to just jump that page from the login, to jump the page of the login form, okay, and go straightly to your profile, okay. And that's what we are going to do and apply to our CRUD test site, okay. So let's go to localhost test site home. Okay, so we have here our form, and each and every time we go here, localhost test site home PHP, which is basically our welcome page where we have the login. We have always to log in, right? And if I go out and come back, I have always to log in each and every time I want to start a session. Okay. What I'm going to do is in this form here, after password down here, I'm going to put a checkbox saying remember me. And if I type my name and password, and I'm a registered user, of course, already, I type my name and password and check the checkbox of remember me. When I log in, I normally go in as usual, and if I go out of the browser and I go back in and type this URL, I will not have to go through this login process. I go straightly direct to the users area, okay? But I'm going to show you basically how this works. So let's do a new register. Basically, if I type, we will use this register name in this tutorial. So let's type, let's say, rock, and let's type here rock at hotmail.com. 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. Choose picture images, GPG, open, and let's go here, register. Okay, perfect, and login now. So rock 1 2 3 4 5, login, and okay. We don't have access because I have made already some changes to the users.php. So, okay, let's leave this for now, and let's go and jump straight to the code. So let's open Notepad, and the first thing I want you guys to do is to go and open I want you guys to delete, users.php. We will not use this file anymore. We don't need this. Okay, so delete that file, and let's go back, and let's go to home.php. Okay, where this is where we have our form. So here at the top, I want to make, first of all, if condition, okay, with PHP. So to do that, we have to open PHP. And let's see, down here, we are going to use all this HTML code inside PHP, so you can close PHP at the bottom, okay? And here I'm going to type if let me say, if parentheses, and inside the parentheses, go to type if is set, parentheses again, and for the first time you are going to see the variable or global variable cookie. Okay, as this cookies global variable works similarly like the session global. Okay, so the cookie we have not set the cookie yet. Okay, so we have to set the cookie, and then we can use this global. But I'm going to make this if statement now, and use even if we don't have yet the cookie stored, I'm going to use this cookie super global already. And what you're going to type here inside is the name of the cookie itself. So the name is going to be test site. Okay, and I will explain you later how to set a cookie. We will set the cookie in the, not in here, but in the login.php. Okay, so when you go in and log in for the first time and you check the remember me, a cookie will be set. Okay, so now what I have to type here is open curly braces, close curly braces, and here else, open curly brace, and on here close curly braces. Okay, so in here what we will type is if a cookie test site exists, redirect me to the page, the users area page. Our users area page was users.php, but because I've deleted that file, I'm going to build a new file, which is going to be called enter.php. Okay, this is going to be a new file that we have to create yet. And down here I'm going to type else. Okay, so if the user doesn't have a cookie, which basically means that if the user didn't check the remember me button, echo I will always echo the login form. Okay, so pretty simple. And now what we have to do here is, you see that you have a bunch of words here in black font. So this is because we are using double quotes in here, and we should use single quotes. So we have to change all this, okay? There is no other way to do this, so we have to change this to single quotes. Single quotes. Whenever you see, if you see double quotes, just change it for single quotes. Single quotes, single quotes, and single quotes. Okay, we don't need this with 10, so let's take this out, and we don't need this with 10 here as well. So more single quotes here, and name, and here, and here, and here, 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 and finally here. Okay, so I think that's it. Oh, and here as well. Okay, so now what we have to do is remember me input checkbox here. Okay, after password. So we can copy this line of code where the password is, copy and paste it here, paste it, and we can delete the maximum length, and the type is going to be type checkbox, and the name is going to be remember. And here we're going to type remember me. Okay, let's save this. And if we now go to home.php, we don't have any cookie set, so we will see the HTML code that has the form. So we will see the form. So let's see if that works. Let's type here home.php, enter, and we have, let me see, line 39, where is it? Oh, okay. So the problem is that we have here, oh, okay, so echo double quotes, and we have to end double quotes in here, and semicolon. Save that. Let's go back, refresh, and oops, sorry. So home, okay, a cookie is set. A cookie set. Cookie test site is set. Okay, so what we have to do, a cookie, I have the cookie set in the browser because I did this code before, and I tried and to see this if the code worked, and I was using this browser, so I have the cookie set for this to our test site. So what I have to do is go to options. You don't need to do this, okay? But I need to do this and clean here. I have to clean all the cookies, okay? Eliminate cookies. Clean. Okay. So now this is cleaning all the cookies that I have in the browser. So if I refresh now, I should let me restart Chrome. Okay, localhost home, enter, and here we are. Okay, so now we don't have any cookie set in the browser. So if cookie is set, redirect me. Okay, that's why I was being redirected to the file enter.php that it doesn't exist yet. So I had a cookie set with this name, test site, but I don't have that anymore. So else run this HTML code, which is a form, the login form. Okay, so this is it. So this means that I don't have now any cookie set. So if I click here, okay, and I'm a registered user, type my name and password, click login. What I want to do is to set a cookie, and that cookie has to have stored the name of the user, and then we can use that name for that user. So each and every time that name is stored or tries to go in, okay, to the session, I'm going to use the global cookie to grab that or remember that that user, and I can use the cookie or the global cookie to say to make some conditions, if statements, to be able to make the user to go and jump the login form and go straightly to the test site users area. Okay, so what we have to do now is to go and edit the login.php. Okay, so let's go, and we will have to set a cookie, okay, for the user. So home, where is it? Login.php, open that, and now let's go back, let's go down here, and this is after this if condition, okay, and this one, this is what this is what will be processed if the user has a valid name and valid password. So this is where I'm going to set the cookie, okay? So if the user is a valid user and the name and password are valid name and password, I'm going to set a cookie and then redirect this guy to not users but to enter.php. Okay, so let's set the cookie, and I'm going to show you how to do that. It's pretty simple. So now we have to type in here before header. First of all, we type an if condition, and this if condition is going to say if post remember, okay, which is the name of the checkbox here, okay, so, and this is equal to on, okay, this means if that checkbox is clicked, okay, so if post, and we have to put this between parentheses, if post remember is exactly equal to on, run this code here, which is going to be a set cookie, okay? And let me see here. First of all, we will create expire variable, and this variable will hold time, okay, the function time that we saw in the last video, the function time plus, and now we have to type the number of seconds okay, the number of seconds that we want to set this cookie in the browser of our user, okay. After that time, the cookie will not work anymore, okay. It will not work, and the user will not be able to enter the website anymore without logging in, okay. So, for example, Facebook, I'm sure that Facebook puts here a lot of seconds, maybe for a year or two, okay. So the cookie will work for a year or two, maybe more, I don't know. So, but for this case, simple case, I'm going to put only 86,400 seconds, which is 24 hours, okay. So we will have a cookie for a day, okay. So now what I have to type in here is set cookie parentheses, and this is the function, built-in function in PHP that sets the cookie on, okay, in the browser of our user. And the first thing we have to type between single quotes is the name that whatever name we want to get to the cookie, okay. So the cookie will be remembered by our code with this name. And remember that we did global variable cookie and then square brackets, and I typed test site. Remember that here in home here, okay. So this is the name this is the reference name of the cookie, okay. So the global cookie is going to grab the cookie test site. So this is the name of the cookie, and this is what we have to put in here. This set cookie is going to set a cookie with the name test site, okay. Now we have to type comma, and now we have to give a value to the cookie, okay. And the value that I'm going to give to the cookie is the name or the username of the user, okay, the user that is presently using this session. And to grab that, we have to type post and name. You can do either, post name here, okay, which basically is the session name. So post name, and now we type comma again, and now finally we type expire, okay, which is the time to expire, okay, the cookie. Now let's go here, expire, and blah blah blah, and okay, we are done. So let's save this, and okay, that's it.